All right, friends. Well, we begin 2026 with Mac Miller. Um, and this is just as much as a surprise to me as it probably is for you. Even with the album, even if you saw my video the other day talking about, oh, y'all do Divine Feminine, I got a message and the person was saying, Bob, you should probably check out Good AM first. Like, Divine Feminine's great, but Good AM is the album prior to it. It's after Faces and before Divine Feminine, and really, it's Mac Miller kind of turning the corner on this dark, depressing drug use and starting to kind of crawl out of that hole and then lead into what is Divine Feminine. And I thought, that's yeah, let's check that out for a lot of reasons. Number one, for those of you who are not on Patreon, Patreon's $2. A lot of albums on there, MP3, blah, 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 standard advertising. I have done a reaction to Faces. I couldn't finish it. I got about halfway through and I was like, I just can't do it. I can't sit here and listen to this guy say these things as true as they are, as painful as they are, and like enjoy this and like, oh, this is music and this is expression and this is art, which is true, 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 true. But I know what happens to the guy. Like, I was just so uncomfortable. I just felt like I was sitting on his grave, nodding my head, sitting on his grave. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't finish it. So I think I got like halfway through and I had to turn it off. It was just too much. It was too real. It was just too real. And not that I was being disrespectful, but it felt disrespectful. So there's that aspect. So now with that experience, I want to hear him come out of that. That would be nice to hear. Even though, yes, the outcome is still the same. Like, it would just be nice to hear him come out of that. Two, it's at the beginning of the year. Everyone's got our New Year's resolutions, right? So he's talking about sobering up or trying to, at least, I assume. I got to cut way back on my drinking, you guys. 2025 was a rough year, but the truth is I've been drinking a lot for a long time, not just the last couple of years, like a couple decades at this point. And that's a road that doesn't go to pleasant places, And it's not like I'm fucking smashed drunk every single night, but I drink almost every night. And when I do drink, I drink probably a couple more drinks than I need to, and so I don't know if that just makes me a high functioning alcoholic or what's going on, but I got to cut back. So I think there's some personal parallels there. Also too with Mac, and I don't know what the hell he was going through in his life, but last year, 2025 was fucking rough. And so it feels like all the stars have aligned, and I like that when it happens. If I feel like it happens a lot on the channel with the albums that I listen to. I feel like there's stuff that I was supposed to listen to a long time ago, and for whatever reason, I just didn't get to it. And then when I finally do, it all kind of makes sense. And I feel like this morning, it is 5:26 in the morning. I've been up since about 3 a.m. I'm not sleeping well. Like, there's just a lot of, okay, yeah, it makes sense. And really, initially I didn't even want to do this because it is longer. It's 17 tracks, hour and 10 minutes. It's like, It's like, no. Let's have this journey right now. It makes sense today. It makes sense. Something else with me personally, one thing I struggle with is discipline. And you might find that a little hard to believe because I do this every week, but this isn't work for me. This is fun for me. I enjoy this. This is a release. This is calming. Usually, most of the time. Sometimes the album I go, and then maybe it's a little bit of work. And then, of course, editing for YouTube is a little bit of work. But discipline is something I'm really trying to focus on going forward. But part of it, too, is, mental bandwidth. When there's a lot of shit going on, you can only focus on so much. I think that's just true for any person. And I'm sure everybody's got different, capacities. But we all have our bandwidth. This is our 100%. And I'm kind of rambling. I'm getting off track. So let's get into the music because we got a lot of music to listen to. This is going to be its own little journey. Yeah. So there we are. And I like to be open. And I think it's important for me. I don't know. We'll see where all this album goes. But I'm going to be as open as I can on this ride specifically. Out of respect for Mac Miller, out of knowing what he went through, feeling some parallels, and so on. So let's get into it. 17 tracks, hour and 10 minutes. The first one's called Doors. It's produced by Tyler, the Creator. It looks like it's a little like intro kind of a thing. And then the second song is called Brand Name. I don't know if I'll have anything to say after this opener. Let's drop in. Let's listen to some Mac. Let's start the new year with this idea of coming up. Let's get out of the dark. Let's go back to the light. It's called Good AM. I did see a little thing when I was setting up. It was a quote from Mac Miller. He's basically saying it's kind of like being I'll be good in the morning type of a deal. Whatever. The night's over. Here's the dawn. New day, new year, all those things, right? Here we go. Drop it in track 1, Doors. Good old Mac. Yeah.
I know it's been a minute since I've been away. Didn't mean to cause you pain, I just needed to escape. Ain't saying that I'm sober, I'm just in a better place. I'm on my way over, I'm just running kinda late. And you know I've been through all the highs, I've seen all the lows. Lost track of time, I'm coming home. You
coming
know
home.
My mind, places it goes. One day you're gone, right now you're here.
Right now you're here.
Just, yeah, no,
right now you're here.
So good.
Good morning, baby.
I'll probably get pretty philosophical. I might even get pretty emotional. One thing that's true about me is when I'm tired, I get pretty emotional. And I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. Doesn't embarrass me. But just, that's kind of like a warning. Kind of like some of the movie or the games, they put the epilepsy warning on. that's my sideways Bob warning right there. Oh. One day you're gone. Right now you're here. And that I wanted to touch on real quick just because that's what this is for me. When I sit in front of this camera and I put on the headphones and I just ramble, it very much for me is kind of like a meditation. I'm here. I'm right here. And he's talking about what is it? He's talking about his thoughts. I'm coming home. My mind places it goes and it goes and it goes. My mind does that a lot. Just fucking rambles and runs in circles. And so this helps that. It helps calm the thoughts. It helps me not worry about the worries. And I just focus on this. And I hope it's something that you guys can enjoy too. I hope it's something that you have as well. Ain't saying that I'm sober. I'm just in a better place. I love this. I'm on my way over. I'm just running kind of late. Like, I know I should have been doing this earlier. I know I should have been taking care of myself. It took me a little longer than I wanted it to, All right. Great opener. Let's go to 2. It's called Brand Name. Producers are Big Germ, Edan, and ID Labs, who are all new to me. Dropping into 2, Brand Name. Oh. Ugh. But that makes sense, right? Waking up, kind of coming out of the darkness, and it's morning time, and here comes some light. Bass line in there. Saxophone. Oh, yeah. This is a good wake-up morning song, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah. We in between heaven and hell. Fucking 9 to 5, I'd rather end up
Fucking
there
9 to 5.
American ninja to these obstacles, no stopping me. We on the move. Your mouth running like like a prostitute. Keep your head to yourself. I work harder than anybody you know. I'm done with tricks, don't need no money to blow. To everyone who sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm hoping not to join the 27 club. Just want the coke,
that line
house with the velvet rug.
sucks, doesn't it?
Fuck the world, it's no one else but us. Wow.
Oh, wow.
There ain't nothing but a brand name. Everyone but us. There ain't nothing but a brand name. Nothing but a brand name.
Ain't nothing but a brand name.
Yeah.
I wanna touch on what does this mean talking about? So here's the annotation for everything. It ain't nothing but a brand name. Everything that popular culture celebrates, beauty standards, celebrity, money, status, sure. The things we all think we love have all been manufactured and attempt to sell us. Oh yeah. Okay. So everything we think we love is more or less shit pumped into our brains, which I agree. I agree with that quite a bit. I agree with that's something, like being personal and open. I've struggled with my own fucking, not necessarily body image, but it took me a long time to be comfortable with my own body. And I think a lot of that was because of marketing and advertisement and not even realizing that was why, watch movies and TV shows and, the heartthrobs and the sexiest man of the year, all that kind of shit, right? All that just worked into my brain for some reason and stuck there. And it's odd because right now I weigh the most I've ever weighed, and I'm probably the most comfortable I've ever felt with how I look. Strange. You don't want this life I live. You'd rather have a wife and kid. Yeah. Yes, I would. I would much rather have what I have right now. Yeah. I don't want the whatever the fuck his life was like. Shooting dice with Jesus Christ. What? In the dice rolling game Craps at Midnight is also called boxcars. Went 2 sixes, yeah. Shooting dice is slang for consuming crack. Put 20 means smoking a bag of weed. Okay. Well, still don't understand, but that's okay. Don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm hoping not to join the 27 club. And this is the quote from Mac Miller. You can get a bad batch of something and die. One bad batch of weed, it's the end of you. Let's keep going.
Brothers, I don't need no friends. My shoes off, I'm comfortable. I'm chilling, smoking weed again.
Good energy in the song.
Investigating my nation, homie, we ain't concerned. Went from the 412 out to the 310. Went from the pavement in my basement to them yellow brick roads. See, I was on my P's and Q's like LMNO. But kicking bitches out my crib, somebody tell them go home. I don't know, I was in the crib with my different shit. Simple living, I'm a hypocrite, cause I'm filthy rich, got businesses. Been had wifey, had mistresses. Been trying to tell you what my vision is, but y'all still ain't listening. The
love the piano.
It's just beginning, and I've been bound Sparta like Michigan. I got stats.
I love the explosion into the chorus. That keyboard really throws it out. It's a good song. Good song. I really like this section. It's kind of like a chill out from the just kind of like the bursting of energy and light and what have you. Kind of chill out a little bit. It's almost like seeing the sunrise over the ocean or something. It's like you get that sharp beam of sun because it's just on the horizon, but now it's up just a little bit more and the light's a little bit softer and a little bit more kind of hitting everything. And it's almost like a realization of we get another day. That's what it feels like. We get another day. I've had a lot of mornings in San Diego. I was stationed in San Diego when I was in the Navy, and there are a lot of mornings where you're going in and it's still dark out because you're going in so early. But I got to have some mornings too, driving in where the sun's just starting to come up and you can see the ocean and you can see, the some of the palm trees and stuff. And it's just nice. A nice feel. Although you get a lot of fog, overcast and stuff, but yeah. Good shit, man. Good shit. This, what's nice too, I'm already noticing just the shift in energy. I've already kind of forgotten that, Mac Miller has passed away, especially with it being an OD, something that he specifically references here, which is very sad, obviously, but just a different energy. Faces was, and people told me, Bob, you stopped listening like right at it kind of like turns a corner about halfway in the album and you stopped right at the bottom. It's like, well, there you go, but I'm enjoying the difference in energy here. LeBron left home, but he came back. This what raised me, made me rap. PA's baby. I ain't been to PA lately. Pennsylvania. I'm assuming that's where he's from, I guess, huh? I left and they call me Shady. Always call me Shady. So is this like a reference to Eminem or something? We'll read the annotation, verified annotation from Mac Miller. You never want your city to feel like you don't love it. I lived away for 3 years. It's funny because you can break down what places are behind most albums. First album's Pittsburgh. Second album, Pittsburgh. Second album, Pittsburgh was really far down the list. I think it means something for my city to feel like I'm being a representative of it. I'm a grounded human being who loves my city and my humble beginnings. As far as the wordplay goes, this guy named Eminem had an alter ego called Slim Shady. That line was a play that they call me Shady because I'm white. It's really old white people who do it like, I only know one rapper's name is Eminem. Are you Eminem? And I'm like, yes. That's funny. Let's go to 3. Rush Hour. Big Jerem, Sayez, and ID Labs are producing. This one's a little bit shorter, 3.5 minutes. Dropping into 3, Rush Hour. Ha.
Less and less every day. The more you give a fuck, I guess the less you make money. Homie, we decided trying to elevate. Heaven is a crime scene, stay behind the yellow tape. I started making money in 11th grade. Soon as I learned that the more you do, the less you wait. Got a bigger crib, always use extra space. Shit was so different in 2008. Growing pains, fill the open veins with Novocaine. Relapse, I eat that, I don't complain. I'm just rambling. You want war? It's N64, Blitz champion.
Nintendo 64,
rain damaging,
Blitz.
Heavy rain, game canceling.
I forgot about
be
that
American. Yeah, they tell me get yourself straight. How much more money can you make? I'm just trying to grow up older rich. Maybe get married to an older bitch. I be over shit. The world don't give a fuck about your loneliness. No way. I'm just trying to grow up older rich.
I like the feel of this one. This honestly reminds me of some of the early mornings in San Diego where it's just a little light up, but there's still some fog and stuff. And so you're up and you're awake, but you're not like awake. The other one was very much a wake up and kind of throw open the curtains and the sun shining and all that kind of stuff. This is more of like how I feel right now. It's 5:43 in the morning. And like, yeah, I'm awake, but I'm not like awake, right? I like the feel of this one, the vibe of this one. It's kind of between what we heard from track 2 and some of the stuff from Faces, right? Anyway, let's keep going and then we'll talk about lyrics at the end.
Bitch kissing bitch just like L&D.
L&D.
Biscuits giving dinner sleep. I thank the Lord I made it out, no STD. Lost a few too many brain cells, I'm special needs. Yeah, they tell me get yourself straight. How much more money can you make? I'm just trying to grow up older rich. Maybe get married to
Yeah, I like this one.
I be over shit.
Don't ever become content because you will repent.
Interesting.
Go get it. That's your life. Go live it.
I don't know if I agree with this. Don't ever become content because you will repent. Gotta go get it, go live your life. I agree with go get your life. But here's the annotation people put. Becoming complacent is a sin in itself. We should all strive to become all that we can be, and even if you're a platinum selling artist. Sure. With a big old asterisk next to it. You gotta enjoy what you have too. I worry with society in general and kind of the structure of how everything is, right? It's always about moving up. You got to get through school, and then you got to go to college, and then you got to graduate, and then you got to get your job, and then you got to move up, and you're always like chasing something rather than just being happy with the things that you have. I look at my life specifically. I have a lot of things to be happy about. There's a lot of things I am happy about. The idea of not being content with that in itself is almost like disrespectful, especially if you start thinking about other people and what other people don't have. How many people would love to be in a very happy marriage with a child, with a great relationship with spouse and children, good job, good house, right? So the idea of I should not be content with that is, in my opinion, a little disrespectful to them, And then two, you see it all the time with these fucking millionaires and billionaires, and they just need more, like this empty fucking bottomless hole, How can you have everything and still want more? It doesn't make any sense. So anybody who's kind of listening to that and thinking, oh, okay, yeah, I understand the idea of drive. Go live life. Don't just sit around and wait for it to come to you, because that's not going to happen either. But you got to find happiness in the things that you have. Because if you're always chasing something new, you're just going to chase forever, and then you'll never be happy or content. And that's not a great way to be either, They tell me, get yourself straight. How much more money can you make? Yeah. Let's click on this one. He's being accused of being a workaholic. How much more money should you make to actually get his head straight, go out there and live? That's one of the parts of what this album is about. Mac himself stated that he finally started enjoying life and going out instead of just sitting in the studio and making me. Okay, good. Interesting. Although it is interesting too. Was that must have been Faces, right? Or was it Mac? No, it was Faces. Where he didn't want to go out. He didn't want to talk to anybody. He just wanted to stay in the studio. Doesn't want to see anybody. That kind of a thing. I'm a deranged motherfucker. Took too many uppers. Woo! Blitz champion. This is NFL Blitz, right? Yeah, I forgot about NFL Blitz. Oh my God. I give a fuck less and less every day. The more you give a fuck, I guess the less you make. There is some power in not caring as much. There really is. It's odd. I see it all the time because I'm less concerned about things at work than some of the other people I work with are. And I see some people who really try and really put in the effort and it's just like they just get shit on. It's weird. It's so weird. And it's not like I don't do a good job. I do a good job, but at the same time, I ain't fucking worrying myself about it. And it's almost like people like that. I don't know. It's odd. It's very odd. And that's been consistent. That's not even just my current job. Like my whole professional life, I've watched people try hard and get shit on for it. It's very odd. Very odd. It's like it's backwards. Anyway. Good song. I like Rush Hour. Let's go to 4. It's called Two Matches featuring Ab Soul. Soundwaves producing. Richie Rare. Axel Foley sounds familiar. Although I'm thinking of Beverly Hills Cop. I don't know this Richie. I don't know that name. Anyway, dropping into 4 2 matches.
When I was just a kid, dreamt that one day we'd all get rich. No more problems,
no more problems, no more
tricks. I set my sights high, 'cause in my lifetime, man, I seen some shit.
Oh, I like the.
I swear to God, I see some motherfucking shit. What you doing if you ain't on your job? Bullshit. Hey, blow out the candles, make a wish. What's a life if you never take a risk? Ain't a place too far, ain't a dream too big. Nothing wrong with a little bit of fun. Nothing wrong with a little bit of fun.
In my lifetime, my whole MO was to get this MO anywise, sabotage the wealthy and enriching the poor. So, long story short, that's one of my long-term goals. My anatomy is platinum, gold is old. Letting my hair swing like booty tang. I done seen some spooky things through these Gucci shades.
Oh, those little horns off to the side.
Niggas with drums, niggas with bands like the Martin Luther King
This is great.
parade.
Man, I seen some shit. Yeah, I swear to God, I see some motherfucking shit. What you doing if you ain't on your job? Bullshit. Hey, blow out the candles, make a wish. What's a life if you never take a risk? Ain't a place too far, ain't a dream too big. Nothing wrong with a little bit of fun.
I like this one. There's a couple things I just want to touch on. What's a life if you never take a risk? Yeah. And so that's, my little rant about, not being content versus being content versus, having some drive and going out and doing something. Yeah. If you never take a risk, man, if you never put yourself out there. I mean, I'm an example. I started doing this, I'm coming up on 5 years. This summer will be 5 years. And I mean, really, when you think about it, is making a YouTube channel and listening to music a risk? No. No, right? There's no risk there. What's the worst thing that happens? Nothing. That's the worst thing that happens. So, I mean, that is not in itself a risk. This shit's been amazing. I literally cannot imagine what my life would be like had I not made this channel. I can't. It has become such a substantial part of my life, and it has had such an influence on my life over the last few years. Travel. I have met people who've never really gone anywhere. Blows my fucking mind. Like, what? You just kind of lived in your hometown your whole life, and maybe you've gone here and gone there for some like little vacations, but you've never like gone to the East Coast or the West Coast or out of the country or up into the mountains or to the beach. Or like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, what's a life if you never take a risk? It's not much of a life at all. It's safe, it's boring, and it turns into a haze, and then all of a sudden you're going to wake up in 20 years and go, what the fuck just happened? Nothing happened. That's why it's over already. So there's that. There's that. When I was a kid, dreamt that one day we'd all get rich. No more problems, no more tricks. But that isn't true. And I want to focus on the no more problems part, because that's an aspect, that's something I struggle with, in that earlier I was talking about I don't have a lot of discipline. A big part of me is I really just want everything to just work. No alarms, no surprises, Radiohead reference. Just want it all to work. And I don't want to have to worry about anything. And I don't want to have to like fix anything. And I don't want to argue anything. I just want to, just want all the noise to go away, right? And that sure is nice. Isn't it nice to want that? Yeah. Too bad, right? Too bad. That's not how life is. There's always going to be problems. There's always going to be something next. That's just the experience of life. And I don't like that. It makes me tired. It makes all of us tired, right? I'm not the only one, that's for sure. But that's the truth. That's the truth. And how many times have we heard people talk about, the more money I had, the more problems it seems like I had. The more famous I became, the more problems I had. It just doesn't end. That's why it is important to enjoy and appreciate and feel content over the things we do have, because problems will come regardless. They will come regardless. Okay. Let's keep going. Cool song. I'm liking this one.
And as a child, I was curious. My mind was the dirtiest. First words was probably my first word.
Was my first word.
The home run derby shit was making profit out the park. Even the brightest minds will hang around the dark sometimes.
I love those little horns that come in right there.
Tyson in his prime used to idolize. Had to right my wrongs. Days are short, the nights is long. I'm making corpses when it's on. And eating swordfish from gigantic portions. Lord is important, but I am stronger. I'm a monster with the heart of a lion. Divide and conquer. Walk on water. Won't be long till I'm flying. This my departure. I'm a gunner. Shoot you down from the sky with eyes of a
I like his flow through
Find
here.
that thing you got for. I don't know what I get so high for. I'm a problem, and as hard as I try, know how to become her. You'll be traumatized seeing what came across these eyes. There was a time when I was just a kid.
Yeah.
Dreamt that one day we'd all get
Yeah,
rich.
man.
No more problems.
Just a
no
good
more
energy in the
tricks.
track,
I
too.
set my sights high, 'cause in my lifetime, everything in between.
Alistair Crowley.
I've been looking,
Lately,
I've been thinking, what's the difference? What's the difference? Nothing at all.
never mind us.
Oh, wow.
Hey, let me just add one more thing, Josh.
Watch that shit, man. You almost burnt me, nigga.
Mr. Crowley. Did they mention Crowley? No, okay. I forget. I used to remember Aleister Crowley, what the big deal with him was. It wasn't the Church of Satan, or maybe it was. I forget. About 15 years ago, I got into this weird, rabbit hole of the Masonic Temple and the Grand Masons and all that kind of shit, right? And the Church of Satan, all that shit. I got way deep into all that shit. And then I just kind of stopped because it was like, what am I doing? Where am I going with this, Anyway, his name, Ozzy Osbourne's got or is it Osbourne or Sabbath? Sabbath. Mr. Crowley, blue doo doo, with the gun in your hand. That's a good song. Good song. Blow out your candles, make a wish. What's a life if you never take a risk? Take your time, don't close your eyes. Life happens in a flash, you don't want to miss that. Don't close your eyes. And I feel like it's a very, very foggy statement there, because really, I think what he's really trying to say is be present. Don't distract yourself. Don't try and get through this and get through that so you can, go do whatever. Be present. Be present. And it's hard. It's hard, man. Even these last couple of days, we've just been at home. My wife finished up her radiation treatment. So we're just hanging out on the couch, resting. We've been watching all of our favorite movies and stuff. It's been raining. There's been nothing to do, nowhere to go. We're just hanging out the house, nice and quiet, calm, resting, recovering. But it's like, well, shit, I should have grabbed my son. And there's a couple of days there. I had the chance to go do something. Let's go, or maybe play a board game or, something, right? And so it's tough because there are times when it makes sense to rest, not do anything. But then on the other hand, you go, well, that was also an opportunity missed, and this is where my own mind just goes in circles. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I wish I could sit here and tell you all the secrets to life and how to do it just right. But I think the truth is that is life. Is you can't do it just right. And you always wonder. But there's nothing to wonder because there is no just right. It just is. So, at minimum, don't close your eyes. Don't distract yourself. Don't try not to piss away your time. Be present. And whatever it is, even the bad things. Because it's an experience. Yeah, it sucks. It's a shitty experience. Hence why we call it bad. Right? But it's still an experience. It's not something to, it is part of life. It's not something to try to avoid or erase from your memory, you know? Unless it's really shitty, then yeah, let it go. Was that perfectly contradictory and confusing? I hope so. Because that's also life. It's contradictory and confusing, right? Let's go to 5. A lot of grandkids. That's a lot of grandkids. Lots of producers as well. It's got all its grandkids producing on this one. Edan, Sayas, Big Germ, ID Labs, Josh Burke, and Shot Money XL. Dropping into 5. 100 grandkids. This sounds like a game show. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Made a promise to my mama that I'll bless her with some grandkids. She can spoil them. But till then, I'm getting dollars. I'm just doing what I gotta. Can a man live? And it's all day. I'm a god, get a whole squad a job, get them all paid. Came a long way from all state, yeah. Now we all American. Shit. We all American.
This is great. This is fucking phenomenal already.
Hero and heroin. These flows, kilos. I can sell snow to a ski slope. I can sell evil to the devil. Non-believers to a temple shit. I can sell water to a speedboat. And these eyes is iconic. I went pro, made profit. Now I keep some dead faces in my pocket. Getting faded. I've been stoned all week.
This is great.
What's a guy without a little OD? Just twisting my weight, easing my mind.
Dude, that line was fucking phenomenal. That line was phenomenal. What's a God without a little OD, just a G? That's like really good. It's heartbreaking at the same time in a sense, you know, but like that is an amazing line. That is an amazing line. What's a God without a little OD, just a G? That's an incredible line. Let me back it up just a little bit. I jumped right into the middle of that verse there.
You put the hoe in honest, baby. So complicated. And I may be a little arrogant. I'm aware of it, I know. I got a problem, I'ma take care of it.
Oh my God.
Carrying, gotta let it go. It won't hold me down, no. Made a promise to my mama that I'll bless her with some grandkids. She can spoil
This is
them.
a great
Till
song.
then, I'm getting dollars. I'm just doing what I gotta. Can a man live? And it's all day. I'm a god, get a whole squad a job, get them all paid. Came a long way
Great
from all
beat.
state, yeah.
Love
Now
the
we all
flows.
American. Shit.
Love the supporting vocal ad-libs.
I know my life would change. Just need 100.
Just need 100 grand.
I had a dream. I get this money, man. I know my life would change. Just need 100 grand. Yeah. That when I first made 100 grand. Yeah, back when I first made
100 grand, 100 grandkids, 100 grand, 100 grandkids. It didn't click like right away, but at least it clicked. There's been songs I listened to where I'm like, oh my God, I get it. It took like 9 listens, but like all of a sudden the most obvious part of the song finally slaps me in my face. And I go, oh yeah, that makes sense. 100 grand, 100 grandkids, 100 grand, 100 grandkids. That's great. That's great. Good little wordplay, especially too when he's talking about, you know, what he's trying to do, but also promising his mom what she wants because she wants grandkids, but he wants money and good shit.
Back then they used to call me little, but now I'm riding something clean in a coat made of armadillo. They haven't got the memo. I'm saying I'm the shit though, trying to make it complicated when the shit is simple. Tell me what you wanna be, what your dreams is. 100 G's in my jeans, I'm a genius. And every day someone save me please and get schooled, homie change degrees. On the plug, what you need though? I'm going beast mode. I keep a freak even when she underwater, she can deep throat. I made a meal before I paid a bill. These fools worry about a wave, I'm a Navy SEAL. Come with me, I can make your life change for real. Always had a dream of stunting, it ain't nothing unless you running shit. Just a young motherfucker with a plan. Thought I was a man back when I first made 100 grand.
This is great.
Thought I was a shit when I first made 100 grand.
Time flies.
Let me get some money.
You can see the way this time flies. Try to catch me.
Let me get some money.
Interesting. You know, the second half is really kind of a fun spin on what we were talking about earlier, being content, but also driving for more. Because now it's like the other side of that coin where he's starting out and I just need 100 grand, you know, and then when I made my first 100 grand, oh man. And how funny, you know, you can kind of imagine, right, somebody's career starting from the very, very beginning, the nothing, and being in that position of, man, if I could just make $100,000, that, you know, I'd be set, I'd be done, right, I'd be good. But then you get there and it's like, oh no. And especially too in the situation that he's at right now, it very much seems like he's looking back. Right, let's click on this. Malcolm's come a long way since his first 100,000. In 2014, he signed a deal with Warner Brothers, reportedly worth $10 million. And so, but then okay, brain. Let's say one thing at a time while I hold up two fingers. That's perfect because that's what my brain's doing right now. It's all split in all these different directions. And so, yeah, you make your first 100 grand, you think you're the shit, and you got all this money, and then you realize it's nothing because, you know, his career keeps going, and now he's making 10 million. But then if that same mindset is still there, right? What if it never stops where you think if you make 100 grand, you're going to be fine, but, oh, no, I was so wrong, I can make so much more. But then you make so much more, and you still don't solve the problem. The thing that you started with from the beginning, right? I just need this money so that I can blank. But then you find out that that amount of money wasn't anything. So now you can get more money and solve blank. But do you ever get there? That's the question. And who knows, right? Who fucking knows? I'm sure he's had a lot of fun he had a lot of fun in his life. But what does it ultimately amount to? And that is the balance there between drive and taking a risk and living your life and pursuing your dreams and all that kind of stuff, all very important. But also you gotta find happiness in what you have, because you'll just chase and run, and you'll never find the thing that you're trying to find because you're always just looking at the next thing. You gotta find a way to enjoy now. Find whatever it is. And I mean, this is a very general statement. I have no idea who's listening, where they are in their lives. Sometimes life is great and it's very easy to enjoy the now. Sometimes life is shit and it's hard. So you find those little pockets, those islands, you know? I was telling a friend of mine recently how I don't like sitting in traffic, right? Oh, wow. There's a hot take right there. Nobody likes sitting in traffic. But what I've started doing is realizing, hey, I'd rather be here in my car listening to my music than be at work. And now, is that great? No, but it is at that moment in time, I can't be anywhere else. I'm stuck in traffic. So put on a song that you like. Enjoy the fact that you're just kind of chilled out in the car, crawling along the freeway when you should be doing 70 instead you're doing 7. You know, but it's like, hey, you know, I'm trying to flip the mindset of there is a positive here. You're chilled out, nothing's going on. Take your time, get there safe, enjoy some tunes, and the day will continue as it does. Dude, his verse was so good too. Because fool's worried about a wave, I'm a Navy SEAL. He had some great wordplay. 100 G's in my jeans, I'm genius. Sit every day, someone save me, please. And get schooled home and change degrees. There was another one. The underwater thing, the deep, I don't understand that one either. Always had a dream of stunting. It ain't nothing unless you're running shit. Just a young motherfucker with a plan. Thought I was the man. And then the outro, of course, these female voices, they want to go to the ball and get some money and all that kind of shit. That's a great song. 100 grandkids. 100 grand. Can't be stopped now. Made a promise to my mama that I'll bless her with some grandkids. She could spoil them. Till then, I'm getting dollars. Dude, what was that? They put the H-O and on, the ho and honest. That shit was fucking hilarious, too. I don't remember where it was. That was fucking hilarious. The ho and honest. You put the ho and honest. Oh my God. That's just funny. Great track. Great track. Good energy. Really enjoying this album so far. Really enjoying this album. Let's go to 6, called Time Flies, which makes sense coming right out of what we just had for the outro. It's featuring Lil B, who I don't know. I don't know Lil B. And Christian Rich is producing. This is a shorter one, 3 minutes. Drop into 6. Time flies.
Time flies, time flies. As we keep living and as we keep being positive, all we can do is hold on to these memories. Mac Miller.
All of my homies used to get on my case like when you bout to kill them. Soon as I'm out of millions and my girl sprouts some children. But I've been murdering the game, I'm almost out of victims. This food for thought usually enough to feed 1,000 pigeons. I'm out here living if you wonder where I've been, no. Shit, bro, would you give it all up for these nymphos? I've been broke, then got rich. What's inside your wallet? Half man and half amazing. But that's just me being modest, I'm an honest man. My mama told me never put it on a lotto, and I work for everything I get, that is my motto, fam. So when I die, these bitches still can fuck my hologram. God damn. Try to catch it.
Am time. We are time. And we have control.
One issue I've been having too, something that I'm, like it's a positive problem in that financially I'm doing well. And so now what I need more of is time. I mean, money is nice, right? But I'm at a point in my life financially where it's like I'm not worried about money, which is great. But really, it's time. I want more time with my dad before he gets too old, and I want more time with my son before he grows up and gone. And just I don't get to see my friends as often as I want to, and I don't get to go dirt biking as often as I want to. Like, there's all these things I want to do, and I can't because I don't have the time. And that's a hard one. That's a hard one because you can make more money. You can't make. Well, you can make time, but the tricky thing with time is what you choose to do with your time. If you flip it around, you're choosing to not do everything else, right? You can only do one thing at a time. Anyway, there's just some musings there, a little spillage from the brain.
These dreams I manifested from my head into reality. They seem
Like the
a bit
beat on
excessive, but I don't stress it. 2 hands to count my blessings. All the times that I've been reckless with an ego big as Texas, thinking I'm the man. I never let these hoes inside the plan. My room for bullshit in the crib, small as a child's hands. I feel the shoes and walk the path where only giants stand. I am the fireman. Shit, I'm way too fly to land. Yeah, I'm going up before I skydive. You can see the way that time flies.
One day we will.
Time flies.
We will find.
Try to catch it. Time flies.
We will conquer.
Time flies.
Conquer with love.
Try to catch it.
Lil B.
I mean, I don't really have a problem with Lil B's feature, but an unconventional feature, just like a spoken word portion. You can expect the unexpected. These dreams are manifested from my head into reality. They seem a bit excessive, but I don't stress it. 2 hands to count my blessings all the times that I've been reckless. With an ego big as Texas, thinking I'm the man. I never let those hoes inside the plan. My room for bullshit in the crib, small as a child's hands. Ain't got no room for your bullshit, hoe. Hoe? There's a portion, I don't remember which song it is. It's Doechii, though. But she's going on about how, I don't know who she's talking to. I assume it's her mom or something. And it's like this little phone call of, but I gotta do this, and I gotta call and make sure my sister's okay, and I gotta promote my album, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do and I always feel like I'm constantly failing all these portions of my life, and the other person's like, no, there's 24 hours in a day. You can only do so much in a day. That's it, It's very easy to get swept up in all the things we gotta do and need to do and haven't done. I certainly do. But the fact is time will pass as it does. You can only do so much. I'm basically talking to myself right here. I mean, literally, I'm talking to myself because I'm sitting in my living room alone. But also, I'm talking to myself because this is what my brain does. It just goes all over the place. And I share that because one thing that helps me is when I hear other people who are going through the same thing I'm going through, and I go, oh, okay, I'm not crazy, right? I'm not a terrible person for feeling this way, or I'm not crazy because my brain is all just spiraling constantly, or it feels like. No. It happens to a lot of us. And I find that to be calming, because then it helps me relax instead of thinking that, I don't know, I got to fix something. No. This is just the mental prison we all exist in, the craziness of our own thoughts, how they bounce around and like little fucking pinballs inside of a pinball machine. What are those things called when it would go back like that? Not the little paddle things, but like, I didn't play pinball a lot. Some of you kids probably don't even know what the fuck pinball is. That's upsetting. Ooh. How dare you upset me, fictional person I've created just now. How dare you upset me on my Friday morning? Ooh, I'm so upset with you, fictional person. It's a great ride. I'm enjoying this much more than Faces. And look, when I say that, I'm not saying Faces is bad. I'm just saying I really had a hard time listening to it. It was very difficult to listen to. As we keep living and as we keep being positive, all we can do is hold on to these memories. Yeah. Let's go to 7. It's called Weekend. Looks like this is the big one off the album. It's touch over 750 million streams. It's featuring Miguel, who I don't think I know who that is. Lots of producers on this one. We got Ficky First, Digi, Charlie Handsome, Eden, Big Germ, Sayas, ID Labs, and Rex Kudo. Let's jump into 7, Weekend, a big, very popular Mac Miller song. The horns.
Yeah. Now, I got a little bit of money filling my pockets. Roll around like I run and shit. I got a system filled up with toxins. I've been broken hearted, now it's fuck that bitch. Getting high to deal with my problems. Fucking bitches getting drunk and shit, but these bitches getting obnoxious. It ain't nothing to me though, I love this shit. Go long days, longer nights, talk too much, the wrong advice. All the lights that call my life. Doctor, will you help me? Get me healthy, keep it low, that's where hell be. Ain't shit you can tell me now. Fuck this rap shit, but I'm selling out.
I'm selling
my
out.
new bitch, you jealous now. Smoking weed at the crib, watching Belly now. All the pain that they causing, like fuck it, we ballin' out, everything straight.
Yeah.
You feeling the feeling, I'm chillin', just living, I'm getting away. Conversations we having, I'm getting through static, too much on my plate. Lord, I need me a break.
Yeah.
But I'll be good by the weekend. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be good by the weekend. Yeah. Everything good by the weekend. Yeah. Everything will be good by the weekend. By the weekend. We going out tonight. Yeah, we going out tonight. Like fuck it. We going out tonight. Yeah, we going
Like
out
fuck it.
tonight. Fuck it.
I mean, who can't connect with that? Right? How many of, I'm just going to say all of us. We go through the week and we're dealing with this and we're dealing with that and just fucking, god damn it, fucking. But then the weekend rolls in. Oh, thank God. Finally, right? Finally, I can just go have some fun and just blow some steam and forget all this stupid bullshit. Like, fuck it. Yeah. Great song.
Having trouble sleeping, battling these demons, wondering what's the thing that keeps me breathing. Is it money, fame, or neither? I've been thinking about the places that I frequent, all the people that I see. I'm tired of living decent. What do it mean to be a G? I'm popping them downers and drinking them pounders. Faded.
His flow through
Get
here is
it over
fucking
the
great.
counter. I'm stuck on the browser. Like, how did I make it? This bitch don't know me. This shit is so lonely until she get naked.
I love it when he layers the vocals
Don't even
like
know what the
that.
day is.
And then kind of
But I'll be
spins.
good by the weekend.
Yeah.
I'll be good by the weekend.
This is a great song.
Everything good by the weekend. You know you're staying over. Thursdays I'm
Thursdays I'm
I
sick
got
of
to
you.
get rid of you. Fridays are always the start of the time of my life. Alright. When I get faded, you hate it, but baby, it's gonna be alright. Alright.
That's a great song. I do remember he had a relationship with the girl, popular girl, singer or some shit. I don't remember her name. You guys will tell me. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm aware of he had the relationship with the other artist, whatever her name is. Let's look at verse 2. I've been having trouble sleeping. Battling these demons. Wondering what's the thing that keeps me breathing. Is it money, fame, or neither? I've been thinking about the places that I frequent, all the people that I see, and just out here living decent. What do it mean to be a G? You know, this thing, what's the thing that keeps me breathing? We're going to get a little dark here. It's going to sound dark, but just hang on, okay? It's not dark. But every now and then I think about, okay, how concerned am I when it comes to death and dying and what have you? And right now, it's easy to say just because, you know, I'm healthy and I don't have anything in front of me that, you know, makes me actually consider the question. I go, well, you know, it's just part of life. Dying is part of life. And I'm not terribly concerned about dying. You know, the world, I have a very pessimistic worldview. It's very easy to look around and go, man, things are just fucked up. And I have a hard time thinking it's going to get better in terms of just the general world and what's going to happen. So really what keeps me going, my primary focus is, okay, how can I not so much win the game of life, but survive it? That's really the only thing I care about right now, is making decisions that will hopefully lead to myself and my wife and my son suffering the least in this fucking horrible system that has it just completely wrapped around the planet in terms of the powerful and who controls what and media. I mean, just everything, right? And I'm not going to get into all that because who cares? It doesn't matter. I'm probably wrong. There's a song I listened to by Tom Petty, Crawling Back to You. And there's a line is, most things I worry about never happen anyway. Every now and then I put that song on and go, yeah, because it's true. There's a lot of things I worry about that don't happen. Or maybe they're further down the road than I realize, or who knows what. But that is what keeps me going. And so then it brings the question of, okay, well, if you didn't have your wife and your son, if it was just you, what would you do? I don't know what the fuck I would do. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably really suffer. I'd probably really struggle if I weren't putting in my time and effort to try and just take care of us. Because I'm less concerned about taking care of me, you know? And that's, I don't know, I feel like that's fairly common. Maybe not. Maybe I'm revealing something that, you know, oh no, Bob, no, you got to go to therapy right now. You don't understand. But I've talked to some other people and it's, I don't know, it just feels like in general, at least the people I know, they're more concerned about other people than themselves. You know, they're more willing to help someone else than help themselves, which is funny in a way, I suppose. I wonder what drives that. Because, I mean, obviously narcissism exists where people only care about themselves and no one else. Self-centeredness and what have you. And it's not even a serving thing. It's not like I'm like, oh, you know, I'm dedicating my life to serving other people. It's just, no, I just don't really care if I'm uncomfortable. That doesn't really bother me, I suppose. It's not like a problem for me. It's like, yeah, whatever, you know, sure. I don't know. I don't really know what the hell my point is. I think I started, I thought I had a point, and now I don't. I don't know. I guess the question, though, is just, what's the thing that keeps me breathing? I take care of my family, but also there's still some things I want to do. You know, I just want to spend more time with my dad. I like going dirt biking. I want to do that. I enjoy listening to music. There are things in life that I enjoy. It's not like I'm just every day is miserable and there's nothing that brings happiness. There's a lot of happiness still. But man, like this AI thing and oh my God, who knows? Who knows? Whatever. Who knows? Great song. Great song. Okay, let's keep going. This is track 8. It's called Clubhouse. Richie, I'll say Richie. I want to say Reese, but I don't know. Riera, Axel and Ging, and I don't know why it scrolled to the bottom like that, are producing. This is track 8, Clubhouse. Here we go. Oh, modem sounds. Wow.
Yeah. I done been through it all, every brick in the wall. Got a bitch in my car when I'm trying to fuck. You ain't shit to the guy, need to get you a job. You live in the mall, bills pile up. I'ma chill in the spot with a spliff. I've been lifted a lot, but I still ain't high enough. All the meals that I got, couple whips in a lot. There's a list to the top, you can sign me up. Yeah, you can sign me up. Sign me up, you can't bring me down, can't bring me down. Sign me up. Yeah, above ground, about 30,000 miles up. Tell a bitch slow down like dial up. She go down first, she climbing up. Wanna let me cut, tell her line it up. Little bit much, I'm a wild one. All I do is fuck, drink tiger blood.
Do you fucking kids even know what a dial-up modem is? You don't even know, do you? That fucking sound. You used to have to listen to that shit every time you wanted to get on the internet. And it was slow as fuck. And if somebody picked up the phone, it dropped your connection. Tell the bitch, slow down like dial-up. Oh, my God. I do not miss dial-up. Oh, it was just the worst. It was the worst. Humble beginnings, garbage, crappy beginnings, really, is what it was. Fucking dial-up. I feel like Mac Miller does this so well. These woos and these O's.
Got my name on the list, couple keys of uncut cocaine on the wrist. And I let my nuts hang on a bitch. All the money that we spend on champagne is ridiculous. And it is us, elixir in my cup. Get a bitch's drugs, addicted to suck. And I don't see why the kids wanna grow up to be just like me. Yeah, I was a nobody, now my name in their mouth. Came for a steak, but I left with the cow. And they hate when you great though. Ain't shit changed with my checking account. I done been through it all, every brick in the wall. Got a bitch in my car when I'm trying to fuck. Yeah.
I'm cool with this one, but I think The Weeknd is just like so much better. This one has a very interesting vibe, but I think it's really that wah 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 type of sound that's going on in the song. It's almost like an after effect from the song Weekend. You know, fuck it. I'll be good on the weekend. So you have your weekend, and you kind of, you're still kind of like have this after partying sensation type of thing. And it's, it's braggadocious, of course. Can't bring me down, can't hold me down. I let my nuts hang on a bitch. All the money we spend on champagne is ridiculous. And it is us, elixir in my cup. Give the bitches the drugs, addicted to suck. I don't see why these kids want to grow up to be just like me. I was a nobody, now my name's in their mouth. I came for a steak, but I left with a cow. It's got to be wild, man. It's got to be wild. To just start from nothing, you're a nobody, and then, all of a sudden, you're just famous. That's got to be wild, wild, wild. Huh. I don't know how the hell I found it. I just popped up on YouTube. I was watching it one time, and it was, what's his name? I think his name is Brian Austin Green. He was one of the kids that played on Beverly Hills 90210. And he was talking about how apparently, like, I don't remember the show. I mean, I remember it because it was on when I was in high school and stuff, but apparently it didn't do well like the first season, and the actors that were on it were like, yeah, okay, whatever. And they were still trying out parts for different roles and different shows and all this other stuff. And then all of a sudden one day it just blew up. And so they had gone to something. He was telling a story about how they'd gone to something at the mall thinking, this is stupid. No one's going to be there. And then they showed up and he just said the fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of people were there. He was like, what the fuck? So to go from nothing to just boom, megastar, just like that. Just like that. He basically almost overnight, even though the show had been on for like a year, but like, yeah, something happened. And he mentioned something about how the other shows had gone into reruns during some point of time in the year, but they kept putting out new episodes. And so maybe that's why it must have taken off, because people just started watching this because it was new episodes. But he said basically, yeah, just all of a sudden, whammo, we're all just massive stars. He said it was fucking weird. Anyway, there's my random story about 90210. You ain't shit, so the guy needed to get a job because you live in the mall, bills pile up. Chill in the spot with Spliffin, lifting a lot. Still ain't high enough. I do like, I'm happy that I sat with this one. I do like that it is a lighter album and he's turning the corner a little bit, but obviously he's not like clean and clear and all that kind of stuff. You know, there's still lots of substance and women and what have you in the context of the lyrics. All I do is fuck hoes, drink tiger blood. What the fuck is that about? I wanted to say it really nonchalantly. It'd be really corny if I was like, all I do is Sheen drink tiger blood. But I'm here, Charlie. Like Charlie drink tiger. Hip hop is great for the strong week of current rap. Oh shit, Charlie Sheen went crazy. Oh, is this something Charlie Sheen did? Oh, I don't remember. I remember Charlie Sheen going crazy. But those are fun. Those videos winning. What was that one where they like made the song out of it? Winning. Anyway, let's keep going. This is number 9. It's called In the Bag. Producer is Seven Thomas. Drop it into number 9, In the Bag.
Driving in my car Sunday afternoon, chilling out, killing my shit. I don't get a feeling. Oh, what? Who is coming up to my car?
Who's coming up to me?
What?
I know niggas think you white and you not about to go in with these bars, my nigga, but that is not the truth.
Okay. Yeah. So this some music that make white people mad. Yeah,
This is music that make white people mad.
You can have the world is up for grabs. Yeah, leave with everything, 'cause everything is in the bag. Yeah, when I was younger, I was just a little wild motherfucker, trying to be like all the people on the television. They had all the bitches that I wanted, all the cars and all the extras, anything money could buy. They were spending millions. I was trying to get to pimping. I was trying to blow up, talking demolition. That boy got the devil in him, swear he need an exorcism.
I like the beat on this one.
Myself, got no competition. Keep it real in a world that's filled with politicians. You wanna talk about your problems?
Keep it real in a world
Don't you wish the life you live was motherfucking awesome? Don't you wish you had all of the pussy, too much money you could spend? You could get away and never see your shitty life again. So this some music that make white people mad.
It's great. I like this one.
Shit to blow your speakers out.
I mean, officially, as a white person, of course, I'm furious over this music. This is that rap music, right? I don't know. This is terrible. What's that? That's a Family Guy thing, right? You see that pop up where the mom like listens to the headphone. Oh no, I don't like that. No, that's not music. I really like that one too. Love the line. Keep it real in a world that's filled with politicians, the fakest motherfuckers on the planet. Politicians. Oh my God. But let's not rant about that, old man. Let's not complain about politicians again.
Asking somebody to save me, but I'm way too motherfucking crazy.
It's motherfucking crazy.
All the kids is doing drugs. They just wanna break the law and find someone to fuck. Yeah, nobody doing as they told. Yeah, everyone out of control.
I like this song.
Dream came true. I'm a miracle. Every time I put my dick inside a bitch is spiritual. Got the whip that say wealthy on my steering wheel. Brand new model bitch made me waffles and some cereal. That's what I call a good morning.
That's what I call a good
morning. Work an extra job just to get you Jordan. And everybody walking tall till they trip.
Everybody walking tall till they trip.
Drive up to your ex's crib and tell her she ain't shit. There's something about the money make a motherfucker crazy. gravy when I die. Bury me in my Mercedes. Goddamn. Say this some music that made white people mad. Yeah, this the shit that blow your speakers out. This shit you dream about. You can have the world, it's up for grabs. Yeah,
This is a great song.
Everything is in the bag. And we never done with this shit. Here we come with that shit. I ain't stressing, I ain't worried about nothing, don't trip. It's amazing all the shit that I be coming up with. Shit is real, tell them chill, keep on bumping my shit. Bumping my shit. Bumping my shit.
I like this one, man. I like this one. I like this one more than Clubhouse. Clubhouse has twice as many listeners.
Now you got the nerve to tell me I smell like weed. Nigga, you asked for my license and registration. Of course I smell like weed. Nigga, I smoke weed.
That's good. The next one's called Break the Law. So it goes into Break the Law. So I told Schoolboy Q, run up into my apartment, knock on the door, and tell me some story about fuck the cops. He took it. Nice. Nice. That's one take. Nice. The music that make white people mad. Can I remember why? There was a time I used to, somebody's bumping their loud, that loud rap music again. And not like I would be like super about it, but it's propaganda, really. You know what the problem with propaganda is? That shit works. That's why there's so much of it. It works. Our minds, man, if we just keep getting told the same thing over and over and over again for a long period of time, eventually some of that shit gets in there. It gets in there. And so I don't know where or why or how my negative opinions of hip hop came from, but yeah, they're out there. I mean, you guys are aware of them just like I am, right? So yeah, before I actually started listening to it, that person's trouble. They're listening to that rap music. And it's just fucking ludicrous to me now. I mean, it's just absolutely absurd. But it makes me wonder, are other people out there, when they hear somebody listening to metal, what does that mean? What does it mean when somebody's listening to country music? What does it mean when somebody's listening to fucking Whitney Houston? Is there a full circle where across the circle is somebody who thinks if you're listening to that, it means something bad? I don't know. I don't know. Great song. I like In the Bag quite a bit. Good shit talking song. Good beat. Good sound. When I die, bury me in my Mercedes. Everybody walking tall till they trip. Yep. Everybody walking tall until they trip. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, be humble. Sit down. They just cut the check. You had to go and cop the whip. Drive up to your ex's crib and tell her she ain't shit. Brand new. Let's click this one because the brand new model bitch made me waffles and some cereal. Back in my sugary days, I was a big fan of Reese's Puffs. Now I like granola. Always just talks about the different cereals that he likes. Self-made, dream came true. I'm a miracle. That's a good song. I like that one. Anything money could buy, they were spending millions. I was trying to get to pimp it. I was trying to blow up, talking demolition. That boy got the devil in him, swear he needed an exorcism. I'm all by myself, got no competition. Keep it real in a world that's filled with politicians. Great line. Great line. All right, let's keep going. Break the Law is next, which is track 10, produced by Drew Burr. Dropping into 10 right after that great little outro skit that Schoolboy Q did in one take. Here's Break the Law.
Get high, break it, law.
Get high and break it.
Yeah, okay, I wake up with the taste of pussy still in my mouth. Bitch in my bed, homegirl still asleep on the couch. My head is banging like Metallica. Swallow a bottle of Advil up, then head back to the bedroom where she sucked me dry like Dracula. It's the young miraculous. Mr. Love to grab his nuts. Never let a bitch inside. Fuck her in the Acura. Aurora Borealis with the shine. My aura gorgeous.
Oh my
Dinner
God.
with 40 courses. Bunch of horny whores and fornicate to formulate a fortune. More in the race of horses I
Fornicate to
am. My
formulate a
homies got my back. They all Verizon. I've been a lot of things. I ain't never been a bitch though. No. Rules to the game. Yeah. You know how this shit go. Get money for the system, break the law.
I like this one too.
Get money for the system,
Yeah.
break the law. Get money for the system, break the law.
Oh no.
So many people told me that I wouldn't be shit, but now I walk around with money in my hand on my dick. I think I'm special. I'm drinking whiskey out the bottle till I black out. 1 million, 2 million, shit, I'm losing track now. Coming to you live inside the crack house. Dope seller, smarter than your professor. Hoes, I don't stress her. Put a bitch down like
Put a
Old Yeller.
bitch down like Old
Stellar.
Yeller.
Stella, Ella, Ola, have you ever been? Shit,
Oh,
I probably
God.
could have been the president. Riding through the city, blowing smoke out the window. Cops is on patrol, they looking out for all the criminals. I've been a
I
lot
like
of
this one,
things,
man.
but I ain't
I like
never
breaking
been
the
a
law.
bitch though. The rules to the game, you know how the shit go. Get money for the system, break the law. Get money for the system, break the law.
This is a very good, like rebellious song. I feel like Mac Miller does so well with that. Whoa, 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 la 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 la. Like all those different things that he does. Just some of the vocal ad libs that he adds into these songs, man, they're so good. Where was it about the middle finger is for silence or something? I tell him this middle finger sign for silence. Oh man. Dinner with 40 courses, bunch of horny whores who fornicate to formulate a fortune. More in the race of horses. That's got to be weird too, man. Like going from nothing and then becoming famous, and then all of a sudden here's all this attention from women, right? Like, and then just knowing you're only here because of the money. You're only here because of the money. But I mean, at least if you have that knowledge, right? As long as you know the stripper doesn't actually like you, as long as you know that, then it's okay, I guess. I suppose. I don't know. Who knows? Ain't a fucking way I'm keeping quiet. Been riding through the city blowing smoke out the window. Cops is on patrol looking out for all the criminals. It's funny, the weed thing, man. It's still not fucking legal. It's just crazy to me. Crazy. That's one thing I wish I could smoke. I feel like if I could smoke a little bit, I would drink way less. And I feel like smoking a little bit is far better for the body than drinking more than one should, you know? And it's all because, I mean, I could smoke. I'm in California, but it's because of my job and I get tested. It's federal testing. Oh, well. I think I'm special. I'm drinking whiskey out the bottle till I black out. No thanks. 1 million, 2 million. Shit, I'm losing track now. Coming to you live inside the crack house. Started with a dub, made it to a half ounce, then turned it to a pound, then turned that to a house, turned that to a career. How the fuck did I get here? Giving me all this money was crazy. Should have known better. I wonder if this is a reference to Dave Chappelle. Let's see. No. Okay. Well, at least not in the annotation. But that's that skit with the... oh, God. What's his name? I see him. I can't remember his name. But where he's grinding all his mud into the couch. I should have never gave you money. Oh, man. All right. I like that. I like Break the Law. Let's keep going. This is called Perfect Circle Godspeed. This is a long one. It's almost 8 minutes. So it looks like it's going to be like a two-parter, essentially. It is produced by Ging, per Genius anyway. So let's drop into 11. Perfect Circle Godspeed. 8 minutes. This is written backwards. Yo, Vin. It's the morning. You gotta go to work. Cool tone. It's almost like a fucking western.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I came for whoever is in charge. Just go and get yourself a weapon and a guard. They need some coffee, everybody sleeping on me. Going around door to door, setting off alarms. All that horse shit, you should have left it at the barn. Keep a stallion, tell her gallop to the store and get cigars, yeah. Too many whips, gotta get a new garage made. Oh yeah. Well, what you do? Have you ever had a murder? Just for something to do. Can you drive up a circle? A lot of lies cover the truth. You got options. What do you do?
Interesting
I wash these pills down with liquor to fall. Leave it to me, I do enough for us all.
I kind of like this one.
Got what you need if you like breaking the law. My mother raised me a god.
Wow. Yeah, I kind of like this one.
You.
I like the drums are kind of dun, 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 dun. It's kind of like an odd beat, but that also to me that captures the feeling of somebody who's just wasted and kind of stumbling around. But also this the way the piano's playing and this like bass, it just makes me think of like Western. Just as, like the old time piano. So somebody's playing, you're in the saloon, and maybe it's fucking late in the afternoon and there's shadows and yeah, it just kind of gives me this like old Western feel. A little bit harsher, more dangerous. People would just get shot all the time. Yeah.
Why I'm so mad on my B-Day? She said, I thought you got sober. Then I said, I wish you stopped being a bitch and get to minding your business. Told me, money has changed you. I get to thinking that rarely do I visit. How'd I get so egotistical? I'm a Buffalo soldier. Heaven is a mile away, the trouble much closer. I'm only 23, but my mind is older, and it'll forever be. Dead presidents to the homies, death to my enemies. Oh yeah.
What you do?
Have you ever had a hurt?
Just for something to do.
Can you drive up a circle? A lot of lies cover the truth. You got options. What do you do?
It occurs to me that I'm able to listen to this album and I'm fine with it versus Faces. Maybe it's just because there's been a mix. Whereas the front half of Faces is just dark. It's just dark. The whole way it's dark. And I just couldn't get through it. This is pretty dark. Have you ever had to hurt her just for something to do? Can you draw a perfect circle? Lots of lies cover the truth. Dead presidents to the homies, death to my enemies. Why am I so mad on my B-Day? She said, I thought you got sober. I said, I wish you'd stop being a bitch and get to minding your business. She told me money has changed. I got to thinking, how really do I visit? Yeah, it's a neat song. In terms of just the style of it. The drum, I really like the drums being kind of like this like helter-skelter kind of hit pattern, because it definitely feels like somebody kind of stumbling around up with their steps, not consistent steps. I came for whoever's in charge. Suggest you go and get yourself a weapon and a guard. They need some coffee. Everybody's sleeping on me. All right, let's keep going. Just trying to stay warm through the winter.
Godspeed.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd have it figured out by now. Sure would be simple, problems will be in the past by now. Me and the homies will be sitting on millions, reminiscing on times when we were so broke and living in Oakland just chilling. I thought I'd have it in the bag by now. I thought that we'd be kicking back by now. I know that life is a bitch, I know that life is a bitch. I thought we put her in a cab by now. But I'm stressed and I can't relax. Swallowing my pride and I'm hiding what's making me mad. Everybody's saying I need rehab, cause I'm speeding with a blindfold on. It won't be long until they watching me crash. And they don't wanna see that. They don't want me to OD and have to talk to my mother. Tell her they could've done more to help me. If she'd just be crying, saying that she'd do anything to have me back. All the nights I'm losing sleep, it was all a dream. There was a time that I believed that. But white lines be numbing them dark times. The pills that I'm popping, I need to man up. Admit it's a problem, I need to wake up. Before one morning I don't wake up. You make your mistakes never make you. I'm too obsessed with going down is a great one. But if you wait too long, they gon' find someone to replace you. So I guess this is a letter to all my brothers, most dope, that's forever. I love you more than words could express, and it's the part that you start crying if you ain't already yet. I did my best to be a leader you respect. At times I became weaker, got defeated by regret. So tell my baby I love her, and if she give me the chance, I'll put a seed inside her, make her a mother.
Alright, let's go through this verse, man. I thought I'd have it figured out by now. Shit would be simple. Problems would be in the past by now. Me and the homies would be sitting on millions, reminiscing on times when we were so broke and living in Oakland just chilling. I thought I'd have it in the bag by now. I thought they would be kicking back by now. I know that life is a bitch. I know that life is a bitch. I thought we'd put her in a cab by now. But I'm stressing. I can't relax. Swallowing my pride, and I'm hiding what's making me mad. Everybody's saying I need rehab because I'm speeding with a blindfold on. It won't be long until they're watching me crash. They don't want to see that. They don't want me to OD and have to talk to my mother, tell her they could have done more to help me. And she'd just be crying, saying that she'd do anything to have me back. All the nights I'm losing sleep. It was all a dream. There was a time that I believed. Well, there was a time that I believed that. But white limes be numbing them dark times. The pills that I'm popping, I need to man up, admit it's a problem. I need to wake up before one morning I don't wake up. You make your mistakes never make you. I'm too obsessed with going down as a great one, but if you wait too long, they're going to find someone to replace you. So I guess this is a letter to all my brothers, most dope, that's forever. Is most dope like a playoff of most def? Mac Miller and the Most Dope Family. No. Okay, so it's not. That's okay. I love you more than words could express. And this is the part. This is the part that Q start crying if you ain't already. I did my best to be a leader you respect. At times I became weaker, got defeated by regret. So tell my baby I love her, and she give me the chance. I'll put a seed inside her, make her a mother. Just know there's a place where all my people worry free and everybody's straight. Every devil don't got horns, every hero ain't got capes. Open my eyes, shit, I'm finally awake. Good morning. It's sad, very sad. Swallowing my pride, and I'm hiding what's making me mad. Stressing, I can't relax. Stress is a very difficult challenge. I kind of found that out this last 6 months or so, man. Breast cancer, my wife, obviously, 2 colonoscopies that turned out to both be precancerous, but removed before becoming cancerous, so that's nice. Work stress, house stress, all the fucking kitchen getting remodeled and replaced and all that shit. Well, repaired from the water leak. It was not a volunteer remodel. It was a forced remodel. And stress is a weird thing, man. It just sits. Just doesn't, I don't feel like I suffer from anxiety. A lot of people talk about anxiety. I don't really feel anxious about things. But it's more the other side of, like I was saying earlier, it'd be so nice if everything just worked. There weren't problems to fix. and discussions to be had. And, I just get, because it feels like it's endless. And I think that's all part of being a bit, an adult and just dealing with life. But man, it just gets old. Fuck, it gets old after a while. You just don't want to do it. And I think that's probably the difference between myself and, what depression would be, in that people who are depressed just don't do it. But I guess it's nice that I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. But I am tired. I am tired. When I make these videos, I look at my eyes and I go, oh my God. Look at how tired it is. I do want to talk about, you make your mistakes. Your mistakes never make you. Do I agree with that? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like how it's phrased. I'll say that for sure. Because it's definitely a kicking yourself when you're down type of a statement, to say you make your mistakes. I don't think that is helpful, because we make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Your mistakes never make you. I don't know, man. Shit happens, Shit happens. And you go out, you have a goal for the day, like you're going to go exercising, or like me, okay, I'm not going to have any beer tonight or whatever, right? And then what happens? You don't exercise. I drink some beer. Oh, right. You want to kick yourself. But if you make a mistake, first of all, you got to know that's normal. You're not a bad person for making a mistake. It's not what you wanted to do. Sure. You can regret that you made it. Sure. Hopefully you don't regret it for too long. Okay, let that shit go. But I don't agree with this tone of it's your fault you made a mistake. I think maybe from a technical aspect, sure, you can make that argument, but I don't feel like there's a lot of value in kicking yourself. Like if you've already made a mistake and you kind of feel bad about it, okay, well, try again. Put more effort into trying again than kicking yourself for making the mistake. Because if you just put all this effort into kicking yourself, now what? It doesn't undo the mistake. It's still there. It's still there. It doesn't change anything. So why are you going to beat yourself up over it? Put the effort into try again. Try again. I used to work with a guy who, he struggled with weight. He struggled with eating. And his mentality was, okay, today's the day I'm going to, not eat any sweets, which was a good goal. But what he would do was, if he slipped up, his mindset was, well, today's shot, because I failed my goal. So since I had a cookie because somebody brought in cookies, well, now I'm going to go get a big burrito and I'm going to drink all this soda, and it's like, no, just because you had a cookie doesn't mean now the whole day is a failure and you can just, now it's just, you throw the whole plan out the window. No. Yeah, you had the cookie. Okay. Yeah, you didn't want to. That wasn't part of the goal. Okay. Great. Now reset. Try again. Keep trying. Don't throw it all out the window just because you slipped up a little bit. No one's perfect. So, yeah, I don't really agree with that. I think this is an unhealthy perspective, in my opinion. Don't blame yourself. I mean, sometimes we make some bad mistakes and you go, oof, fuck, I fucked that. Ooh, that was all me, right? But just don't, I don't know, do what you can. Do what you can, y'all. That's all you can do. Do what you can. I really like this song. It's fucking sad. It's really sad. But this is an amazing song. I'm stressing. I can't relax. I wish I could figure that out. The relax part. Even when I relax, I start getting like, I just get like this on me. I don't know. Whatever. Let's keep going. We're going to go to 12. It's called When in Rome. Big Germ, Sayez, ID Labs, and Sledgren are producing. Here is 12, When in Rome.
Yeah. 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 All the freaks coming out when the sun down. Hating on it, I don't give a fuck now.
Wow.
Bad little bitch with a tongue out. Told her go along, this a touchdown. Do this for the city and the state. Bustin' better bring me to the safe. Want it right now, I ain't really tryna wait. Got me on trial, but I'm beating that case. Motherfucker, say it in my face. Say it in my face, motherfucker, go and say it in my face. Trippin' now, everything's straight. Rappers all wanna drop it now, they can even get a date. Feeling great and I'm in here. If you got a problem, don't stand here. In the middle of the ocean, see the land there. In a helicopter, fucker, we gon' land here. Win it, wrong, win it, wrong, win it, win it, wrong, win it, win it, wrong.
God, this reminds me of something else. I think it's just because it sounds like he's saying run it, not when.
Bad little bitch in the rat spat. I give it to the homie, he can have that. You talking that shit where the racks at? They keep you on the shelf where the racks at. I'm just trying to go and see the Coliseum. When I die, they better build a mausoleum. Win it, win it, win it. Wrong. I was 19 with the homies going around the globe. 75K, now to put me for a show. Motherfuckers can't see me when they standing on the toes.
70K for a show. So the annotation says the most I ever got for a show is a little bit over 100,000. It's hard to be here. It's hard to be out here to be a. It's hard. It's hard out here to be a rapper. I don't know. 100,000 for a show seems pretty good, but other people brag about more. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. Right when these guys brag about their numbers, who knows how real it is or not. I don't know. All I know is it's way more than I'll ever make. I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, I feel like I appreciate the song and that Mac Miller's really leaning into it, but at the same time, it's not necessarily my favorite song, but he's really like doing it well.
Don't mean to be rude, but me and you, we are not one in the same. Goddamn, I'm eating your food and fucking your bitch cause you was a lame. Goddamn, Pittsburgh where I live, stir little kid. Goddamn, my life changed. I'm at the top of my game.
Oh, I like this part.
I'm at the top of my game. Said I'm the greatest. Now that I'm certain, Benzo the latest. Drunk and I'm swerving. I'm going ape shit on all of my verses. Fuck being famous. I'm here to fuck up your favorite. Lately I'm hearing too much of the same shit. Young and I'm faded. Killing shit, bury it under my basement.
Okay. Yeah, that won me over right there. You got a heart. You got a heart.
I'ma keep killing shit, let them all hate. Bitches in love with my face. Yeah, I'm collecting. I need that money direct.
Yeah. You know, I feel like I'm a more of a conventional Mac Miller fan, and that I like his stuff that's a little bit more chilled out, and it's got the horns and all, kind of some of the bluesy elements and shit. I really like that. This though, like, I really appreciate that he just attacked on this one. Something about Mac is I almost like him less as a rapper. And hip hop, as much as I enjoy hip hop's got some weird hang-ups. It kind of does. And it's not necessarily hip hop in general, but there are fans of hip hop who really focus on certain things. And one of them is, can you rap? How well can you rap? And you just spit in your flow and all that kind of shit, which is fair. But to me, it's like, I don't really care that much. If you're a great rapper, great. If you make good music, that's all that matters to me. How you go about doing it is pretty irrelevant, in my opinion. And so this one, I feel like Mac Miller is really leaning into, people saying, I don't know if they have said that about him. I don't know what his reputation is in terms of a rapper is. But I like that he just went fucking full bore attack on this one. Even though that's not really the Mac Miller I love. I think my favorite Mac Miller song is Ladders. Love that song. The fucking horns on that one. Doo-doot, 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 doo-doot-doo-doot-doo-doot. Oh, that song's so fucking good. Love it. Love that. And so this is almost a different artist to me. But he went on a fucking tear. That was full attack mode. Motherfucker, go and say it to my face. Tripping now, everything's straight. Rappers all want to drop it now and they can't even get a date. If you got a problem, don't stand here in the middle of the ocean, see the land near, and the helicopter, fuck it, we're going to land here. We're in Rome. You talking your shit where the rack's at, and keep you on the show for the rack's at. Everybody and their mama want to rap now, or their mother want to rap now. Tell them, cut a check for a young, I'm a cash out. Walk in the back door, through the pat down. On my shit, you can borrow my bitch, give her back now. Came up from the gravel to the motherfucking castle. Broke culture, all we do is trapping at the table, breaking bread with Italians. Got a whole bunch of bitches doing volumes. Make a song every day, got 1,000. Got a whole bunch of trophies and medallions. Been the motherfucking man before the motherfucking money. Got another 100 grand, but who's counting? Motherfuckers can't see me with stand. Yeah, man, he tore off. Don't mean to be rude, but me and you, we are not one and the same. I'm eating your food and fucking your bitch because you were so late. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, he tore off on that one. Okay. All right. Well, this is another big one. This is 13. It's called, I'm going to say it's called ROS. Producer is Dahi. And this is an abbreviation of rain or shine, says the genius notes down here at the bottom. Dropping in 13, ROS, rain or shine. This has been a great album. I'm really impressed.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Just want to ask you a question. Have you been in love before? You like your vodka.
See, this is the Mac Miller I like.
You should probably take your heels off, 'cause you've been running through my mind. Oh, baby. They say we're no good for each other. I can't really tell. What is this spell you put me under?
Huh. This is something Mac Miller does really well. He's just spacious little moments of music.
Diamond behind your eyelids, little pilot fly. My heart skip a beat like a scratch CD. Your skin smell like butterscotch and your lips taste like kiwi. Let's take a plane to Fiji. Make a date, let's take it easy. Let's just go take a breath. I want it all.
That was kind of clever. Take a breath.
My drug and love to death. Feel free to fall. You are a catch. I'm in your heart. I'm in your dream. So fuck the world. It's you and me. She is the only one that got away. If a love don't last forever, then forever ain't the same.
Interesting. Yeah. She's the only one that got away. And I'm assuming this is about whatever her name was or is or whatever. I love this let's, and then there's that little gap, and then just go take a breath, as if he was taking a breath in between the words right there. So that was pretty clever. What was it? You can fall. Feel free to fall. You are a catch. That's pretty fucking cheesy, but also pretty fucking good. You are my drug and love to death. I'm in your heart. I'm in your dream. What the other cheesy one about taking off the fucking shoes? You've been running through my mind. Jeez, cheesy. Oh my god. Oh my god. My heart skip a beat like a scratch CD. Mac Miller's pulling out all the fucking lines on this one. If her love don't last forever, then forever ain't the same. Alright, let's keep going.
Your love is not too kind. So me. Yeah. The only thing on my mind is she. My love, my love.
Yeah.
My love, my love. You was here, I ran from you. Scared to take that step. But now that I am ready, you not. You up and left me. Hope your new man make you laugh like I do. I do not mean to worry you with my obsession. I just want to be beside you. I'm too nice, and I had to pay that price. Everything I do is wrong. Everything you do is right. Let's start a family. Hold on to forever, baby. Your pussy is a palace and your head is crazy. That bomb is detonating. Look at this mess
How
we're
sweet of
making.
him to mention
I am
that.
the king, you are the queen. Look at this chess we're playing. So give me all of your love. I will be yours through rain and through shine. Give me all of your love. You will be mine through rain and through shine. Yeah, 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 yeah.
She's cool, calm, and collected. I knew that you was the one when I seen you. Leave me breathless. A-okay. I need a second. Day to day, give me attention. I want to take care of you. Marry you, something I'm prepared to do. There can't be two. You was here. I ran from you. Scared to take that step. But now that I'm ready, you up and left me. Hope your new man makes you laugh like I do. I do not mean to worry you with my obsession. I just want to be beside you. I'm too nice and I had to pay that price. Everything I do is wrong. Everything you do is right. The only thing on my mind is she. One thing I don't like is, I don't really like knowing. I mean, it's tough because with songs like this, you need to know about somebody's relationship, right? But I don't like that we have all this information about people and their relationships and if they broke up. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's not like we know all the details, but I don't know. It just feels like it's none of our business to me. I feel like for me specifically, it's none of my business who is seeing who or married or divorced or whatever. Like it just makes it like I don't hear about what's happening 2 blocks over. Right? Did they break up? The 2 people 2 blocks over that I don't know? Like, why the fuck do I need to know about anybody else, you know? But I say all that because I wonder people who are in, the entertainment industry and are famous and are known and their relationships are public and people talk about it. I wonder if, especially in the music industry, I wonder if that compels an artist more to make a song like this, or if they would have done it either way, And then I wonder too, in terms of expression, is this something that helps Mac Miller? Is it an attempt to reach out to the other person and, hey, I'm still thinking about you, that type of a thing? Yeah, I don't know. It makes me all very curious, quite curious. And then 2, of course, he's had all these other songs talking about all these hoes and these bitches and getting dome while he's driving. And it's funny because if the intention of a song like this is to try and show the person how much you care about them, you're also showing other things in your other songs. So it's not really like helping your case, in a sense. Anyway, it's just interesting to me. I find it fascinating strictly from a communication point of view. When you have the ability to make a song and put it out and the other person can hear it and how much it matters. Does the other person even find it to be genuine? Or do they think, oh, it's just a song? Is it just a song? Maybe it's not even about the relationship that I'm thinking about in terms of Mac Miller and the other girl. Who knows? It's probably a little bit from all of those columns. Probably. Good song, though. Good song. All right, let's go to 14. We're nearing the end here. This is called Cut the Check. It's featuring Chief Keef. Producers are Vinyls and Johan Sweet dropping into 14. Cut the check.
I'm a motherfucking fool. Cut the check. I'm a working motherfucker, need a death shit. I don't got a heart, I don't even need a chest. I'm a mess. They be saying they up next, that's a stretch. Hold your breath, let me bow to the crowd. Shit, I'm blessed. Well, I must be. Bitches wanna fuck, we bump uglies on Front Street. The cards on the table, gin rummy. Have a blast, have a ball, have a motherfucking great time. Peace, I'm a dog, got a squad full of canines. I'm a motherfucking fool. Cut the check. The life is good, the hoes are dykes. This type of shit don't happen overnight. God damn, I'm a motherfucking fool. This shit on 100
I don't really like it.
hard as fuck, ain't in
I don't know why,
rush.
though.
I let the money come to me. I'm a businessman. I'm way too young to be this rich. Don't know what to do with all this shit. I'm out of control. Lord, can you save my soul?
I think on very first listen, you know, especially coming out of Rain or Shine and kind of coming out of an emotional place, right? A vulnerable place. This one just kind of like fucking comes out of nowhere. So it's throwing me off. It's a big shift in energy, a big shift in style, a big shift in flow, everything. So jarring. So it's not necessarily that I don't like it, but this, on the very first listen, right after Rain or Shine, this is jarring to me. Kind of getting used to it now. I told you once, don't try to get the lamb, it's over rice. I whipped the lamb, it's overpriced. That was good. You know, making meat over instead of, you know, I can eat meat, I can eat lamb instead of rice, and the Lamborghini, of course. Anyway, let's keep listening and then we'll see how I feel about it.
But I'ma do the dash, beat it like Tina. And I got my Nina, boy, you better be subpoena. Walked in the spot, ice on, lights on, blinking. Someone start a fire, cause it's fucking freezing. High off life, give me the blunt, I'ma roll it. I got hot rocks, I'ma let you hold it. I was posted with the helmet, y'all was telling police. Now I wrestle with the racks, bitch, I'm Mick Foley. Shit made me go woo, like Rick Flair. Rick Flair, bitch, boy, I been player.
How convenient.
Because it kind of isn't a beat.
How convenient. Oh yeah, you're just trying to keep it lit right now. How convenient.
Yeah, I'm not really into this one.
How convenient. Bet you're feeling like the shit right now.
Yeah, that one didn't do much for me right there. I really liked walked in the spot, ice on, lights on, blinking, someone start a fire because it's fucking freezing. That was great. That was a great fucking line right there. Great line. Got on so much ice, gonna start a fire, it's fucking freezing. That's good. Other than that, I kind of wasn't really impressed with Chief Keef. I'm not really impressed with Chief Keef. I listened to one album and I was kind of like, yeah. And people tell me, oh, you gotta listen to this other one too. Yeah, okay. I should go back to it. I have found that there are albums that I didn't really click with that I go back to and I enjoyed. Like I put on Monster the other day, Future. Yeah. Monster's pretty fucking good. And same thing with DS2. Like there's some albums I feel like maybe I just heard them too soon before I could really appreciate them. And then what was another one? Rodeo. Travis Scott, Rodeo, man. Yeah, that one's good too. But again, I heard that one really early in the channel, you know? Yeah. But Chief Keef, I was not terribly impressed with that one. Whichever album it was I listened. I don't even remember. I haven't listened to it in years. Not a fan of Cut the Check. Yeah, that's honestly probably a skip for me, honestly. Let's go to 15. It's called Ascension. Big Germ says Edan and ID Labs. 5-minute song, track 15, Ascension.
Yo, I'm fucking zooted right now.
Zooted.
Fucking bathroom, dog. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm just recording this shit because I feel like I got so much fucking shit to say. And, like, you know what I'm saying? This is the only way that I'm gonna get it out.
Yeah. Can I get a little bit of reverb on my voice? I'm trying to hide from something I just don't know what.
Trying to hide.
Oh, it's not sad, baby. You know? across the horizon, then I got there. Realized it was just a pile of rocks. Yeah, it's a goddamn wonder. Yeah, and everybody hope that this song is not depressing as the last one was. Cause heaven smell like Nog Chomper. So come here, darling, ash my blunt. Waiting on hallucination. Ain't a single fact I trust. Dear family, my sanity go down when my cash go up. Rap too much, how the fuck I get through the verse? I came from house parties, find a bitch and go through her purse. All I need is a little good pussy and a whole lot of universe. I met God before I ever stepped into a church, and that motherfucker still owe me money. Oh, I need a religion to follow. What's with all this talk about hell and Satan? And sleep deprivation, this planet Earth and my hell's a basement.
I like this one. I could really unfortunately connect with just the kind of haphazard thoughts, and it's kind of, I like the vibe, but I really like how his mind is, basically the song feels like the mind just kind of here and there and here, and you're just touching on all these different stresses, concerns, thoughts, worries, just kind of, but it's not a frenzy. It's just kind of, it's almost like walking around in the dark and, oh yeah, here's that. Oh yeah, here's that. And that makes sense too with, he said something about, I don't even know what I'm trying to hide from something. I just don't know what. So there's this essence of confusion kind of in the vibe of the production. So it works really well. I like this one.
Heaven and hell. What's between heaven and hell? Brand new me. Oh, it's a brand new me. Yeah, got so many sons. I was young, now they half my age. 90K out in Portugal, smile on my face, backlit stage. My bitch batshit crazy, and that shit fascinates me. Yeah, on my tongue where the tab is, and it burn like battery acid. I was in the backs of my classes, about a kid having asthma attacks, cause he panicked every single time he sat on his glasses. Every wonderland have an Alice. But I'm a king god, can I have a chalice? I'm demanding the truth, put your hands to the roof, be a man, that's a challenge.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Ascension.
I really like this one.
Challenge, are you up for that challenge? Yeah, everybody gotta have balance. Yeah. Why you wanna do it like that? Misconception between heaven and hell. Salvation.
Yeah, this one just feels.
But I gotta keep
it just feels.
Fascinating. But who's I now? Talk a lot of shit, but will you die now?
I just wanna cry over this shit.
What you gonna do when everybody just go die out?
Every day I think about fucking dying.
Every day I think about fucking dying. Well, I do not share that. I do not connect with that. I don't think about dying at all, honestly. And everybody hope that this song is not depressing as the last one was. Have it smell like, this is like some incense thing. Waiting on a hallucination ain't a single fact I trust. Dear family, my sanity go down when my cash go up. Rap too much, how the fuck I get through the verse. Come from house parties, find a bitch to go through her purse. All I need is a little good pussy and a whole lot of universe. I met God before I ever stepped into a church, and that motherfucker still owed me money. I need a religion to follow. I swear to God that I got more problems than there is bitches in Carlo. Lord have mercy, Alago. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to look into my parents' eyes when I'm scared to die. My eyes same color as cherry pie. I'm so terrified. Or see, I'm terrified. Crucifix heavy, who's going to carry mine? What's with all this talk about hell and Satan and sleep deprivation? If this planet Earth, then hell's my basement. What happened to your life when your house became a home? Where are your children at? You got two sons, all they do is fight. You're up there all through the night, like, gimme that. Nice titties, got a pic, go and send me that. Send that books, can you get with that? Fuck rap, make $1 million off a shitty app. Smoke trees in the cab, Pittsburgh show you where the city at. So I really love just the haphazard, scatterbrained thoughts, man. This is how I am when I wake up at fucking 3 a.m. And I just wake up. Not all the time at 3 a.m., but like this morning. Now, I went to bed, it was a little bit before 9, so technically I got 6 hours of sleep. But I'd like to sleep more than 6 hours. That's what's so odd about not sleeping, is your body's tired, but then it wakes you up. What are we doing here, body? Aren't you tired? Yeah. Well, then keep fucking sleeping, body. Well, no. We gotta wake up. Okay. I like Ascension. Yeah, there's just a feel to that song that lands for me. Good shit. Well, let's keep going. There's 2 more. Next one's called Jump. This is track 16. Bad Boxes, Dahi, Sap, Big Germ, Edan, Sayas, and ID Labs producing credits on this one. Here is 16, Jump.
Who's that on the other end of the phone? Didn't hear nothing when I said my hello. Oh well, to hell down we go. So high looking at heaven below. You know me though, from coast to coast, with smoking dope. Overdose with the Holy Ghost, but hold the phone. I hold my own, was local grown. Carry that shit since rode a boat. You know I'm supposed to hold the throne. Be honest, one more drink, I'm gonna be an alcoholic. I don't wanna think like better run conscious. Need fresh air, everything's so toxic. I open coffin doors with a 38 when it's time for war. Told my mama you ain't need no drama. You ain't gotta cry no more now. It'll be alright. My mind will run, I won't sleep tonight. It's like when it all goes up in flames, who gon' hold me down? And I'm the chosen one, looking all around, what has the world become?
I just want to point out something real quick. For those of you who watch these whole things or listen to these whole things, this line right here, the only way to change it is to burn it to the ground. And then remember when I was talking about my friend who had the issue with trying not to have snacks and sweets, and if he had one cookie then the day was ruined, right? That mindset. It just jumps out at me. That's all. Interesting. Something that Mac just did right here that I love about him is he shifts his octaves or whatever, his tone of voice around so well. He was spitting through there, and then he kind of slowed down, lowered his voice, and he came back up. And I love how much he uses the range that exists within his voice. It feels like some rappers, they kind of stick to a same lane in terms of sound and stuff, but Mac really shifts his voice around, and I think that just adds so much to the songs that he makes.
You've never been better than me. From this prison I'm setting
fucking free. Spitting through her too.
This world's just like our dreams. I'll throw it all away to celebrate one more holiday. I'm burning to the edge, and when I get there, best believe that I'm a joke.
Oh wow. Whoa. The beat pickup there, man.
Back when we were still in school, we didn't listen to the list of rules. Wrote 1,000,000 words to the chalkboard. I don't need answers to the questions of intangibles. I told my homies the top so lonely, but we ain't gonna die, not now. We gon' make it here, live free tonight.
I like
till the
this.
day appear.
I like it.
Let's sit back right where we at.
This is a banger.
How do we get rich if she acted crazy? You don't need
I like how much it's evolved as we move forward. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like Jump. I like Jump a lot. I mean, it's kind of concerning, right? But it's an amazing song. And this does feel like flying, doesn't it? Just kind of wings out. Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. That was like a prog hip-hop song. Just constantly evolving and changing and growing and new twists and wrinkles and shit. Loved it. Loved that. So high, looking at heaven below. You know me through... He was spitting through here. You know me through from coast to coast for smoking dope, overdose with the Holy Ghost, but hold the phones, I hold my own with local grown, but killing this shit since rode the boat. Like he was just fucking. I don't even think I had the right flow there, but not bad. I'm gonna give myself props right there for actually reading that without fucking right. But he was just shooting through there. That was fucking cool. No, I'm supposed to hold the throne. Be honest. One more drink, I'm gonna be alcoholic. I don't want to think like that. Better unconscious. Need fresh air. Everything's so toxic. I open coffin doors with 38 when it's time for war. What does that fucking mean? The fact that he opens the doors of a coffin himself means that he's ready to die. Okay, well, whatever. It'll be all right. My mind on the run. I won't sleep tonight. It's like when it all goes up in flames, who's going to hold me down? And I'm the chosen one. Looking all around, what has the world become? The only way to change it is to burn it to the ground. I've been getting paid about 4 or 5 bitches in the Escalade, let it rain. Does money feel the same? I'm afraid that I'm going to drown. You've never been better than me. From this prison, I'm setting them free. Open eyes, I'm going to let you see. This world just like our dreams. I'll throw it all away to celebrate one more holiday. I'm running to the edge, and when I get there, best believe that I'm a jump to see if I can fly. It's the life of an entertainer. I need that check. Go and get the waiter. I like that. Fuck control. This destruction mode and these explosions don't need detonators. I met my maker in an elevator. He was headed to the top floor. We're quite similar. We just did our work, but we were in it for a lot more. We would try to change the world, but we got bored. When I ripped the show, got an encore. Back when we were still in school, we didn't listen to the list of rules with a million words on the chalkboard. I don't need answers to the questions of intangibles. I told my homies the top's so lonely, but we ain't gonna die, not now. You gotta make it here. Live free tonight till the day appear. Let's sit back right where we're at and let this money pile. How do we get rich? If Shaq you crazy, you don't need a bitch. Wish I knew back then all the things that I know now. Go on and on. Knew I had this shit all along. Take a breath. Feel this moment. Hold it just so you can. Look where we are, like, and look where we came from. When will we wake up? Lost in translation. I'm assuming this is a reference to the movie. Yeah. That's a good movie too. I like that movie. Lost in translation. Lots of sleep deprivation in that one too. Oh man, jet lag fucks me up. Been to London, been to Paris, been to Australia, been to different places. Well, Australia doesn't count because I took a boat there. A aircraft carrier, to be specific. But the London trips, Paris, Ireland, that was flights. And man, the jet lag fucks me up. Fucks me up. I like Jump. Yeah. I really like it in terms of listening. And Mac is just fucking top form, shooting through his verses. The production's changing and evolving and speeding up and slowing down, and that's just a fun listen. Yeah. One more. The Festival, featuring Little Dragon. I don't know who the fuck that is. Big Jerem Sayez and ID Labs are producing. Final track on Good AM. Hell of an album. Here we go. 17, The Festival.
Yeah. Make it a little more beat. Yeah. Ask God if she believe in me and will will she accept me as a deity and tell me the secrecy won't keep her free? I'm sleeping, won't dream until the demons leave. I took a nap beneath the tree in the shade, felt the sharpness of the swords and blades of grass. Picturing the images that make you laugh. I left you out to die, but will you take me back? Somewhere in between the crazy and the conscious. She's naked underneath them shadows, let the sunlight undress her slow. I don't know who I am, I'm so good at doing impressions though. I'm going to the festival, you need to let me go. I wake up, pop a couple Benadryls, go back to sleep, so I'm made up. Everything they said was real. It has to be, cause actually the master fast asleep in the castle's back in his private
I like this one too, man.
That's a master for you, this a revolution, we don't have no order.
I lift you up when you drown. Unlock the nation, planet in rotation. You're full speed chasing me, you're always running ahead.
This is wild. Like, this doesn't even sound like a song that should be on the album. Very different. Very different.
You got second chances, happy birthday, sweet romances, and you battle like a champion. Why do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go to the festival? You got angels sweeping, see them dripping from the sky. You watch them.
I'll let it finish, and then we'll talk lyrics. Oh, good morning. I like this one. I like this one. This part's very cool. Yeah, I like this.
I need to tell you, man. I tell everyone to listen to the music, and it sound like they like it, man. It sound like they good. Anyone can beat you. No one can beat you.
All right, let's go through these lyrics. Ask God if she believe in me and will she accept me as a deity. Tell me the secrecy won't keep you free. I'm sleeping, won't dream until the demons leave. I took a nap beneath a tree in the shade. Feel the sharpness of the swords and blades of grass. Picturing the images that make you laugh. I left you out to die, but will you take me back? Somewhere in between the crazy and the conscious, she's naked underneath them shadows. Let the sunlight undress her slow. I don't know who I am. I'm so good at doing impressions, though. I'm going to the festival. Need to let me go. I wake up, pop a couple Benadryls, go back to sleep. It's all made up. Everything they said was real. It has to be. Because actually the master's fast asleep. And the castle's back in his private quarters. There's a master for you. This is a revolution. We don't have no order. All this torture. Thought I had to warn you. Leave it all behind and go to California. And past the signs. It's the real thing. Try analyzing this feeling. You can't fathom. And then you've got this bridge. My hands come up behind the clouds. From the clap, clap, thunder looking down while you're running around. I lift you up when you drown. And this is a different person, whoever this Yukimi is. So it's like, it's female vocals. So this, I'm assuming this bridge is God. Because Max talks about, ask God if she believes in me, if she'll accept him as a deity. And so it's like, it seems like this is the deity replying to Mac here. Or God, I mean. My hands come up behind the clouds from the clap, clap, thunder looking down while you're running around. I lift you up when you drown. Unlock the mission, the planet in rotation, full speed chasing, and you're always running ahead. You're always running ahead. You got second chances, happy birthday, sweet romances, and you battle like a champion. Why do you want to go? Why do you want to go to the festival? You got angels weeping, see them dripping from the sky. You watch them with your third eye. So why do you want to go to the festival? And I feel like it's a conversation about dying. Like, I mean, obviously it's a drug induced, but I don't really even want to say it's a drug induced thing. It's more of just like a realization of existence in a sense of just take me back up there. Please let me not be here. Can I just be up there with you again? And then God replying, but why? Why do you want to? Why? I'm watching you. Fascinating. Fascinating closer. Fascinating album. Good album. Good album. Especially since this comes after Faces, which was so, at least the first half, the part that I listened to, it was so fucking depressing. I literally could not finish the reaction. I could not finish the album. I like this one. It's still, it's neat just because it's Mac Miller, and we all know the outcome of his life and how that all went. And there's still plenty of dark elements in this album. It's not like it's perfect, happy, there's still lots here. But for some reason, I'm totally fine listening to this one. Faces, I can't listen to. Faces is too much. This one I can. And it's almost like instead of depression, this is almost a little bit more philosophical. He is coming out of the dark place that he was in Faces. And so it doesn't seem so hopeless, And that hopelessness, even though I think it's track 2, he references, he doesn't want to die by OD, like don't mix my drugs up because I don't want to get killed by some bullshit, even though that's literally how he died. Yeah, right here, track 2. Was he 27 when he died? He was 27. Okay, yeah. Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse too. 4 months before his 27th birthday. So, I mean, that's obviously very sad and kind of an odd premonition type of a thing, but there's something else to this album. It's not all dark. It's not all depressed. There is some light. There is some morning after the night, Yeah. Let's see. What were some of my favorites here? 100 Grandkids was cool. I like that one a lot. Weekend is, of course, great. I remember enjoying In the Bag quite a bit. When in Rome impressed me a lot. Ascension I liked a lot. I think Ascension is probably my favorite. Off of first listen, anyway. It's funny, because when I was going to start, I'm looking at the timer, and just for the OBS, it tells me how long I've been recording for, and it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. And coming into this, I almost didn't do this album, because I was like, it's a longer run time, it'll make for a longer video. And now that it's all said and done, I'm like, it's over. It's funny how that works sometimes. Sometimes I'm glad it's over. Sometimes I'm tired and I've been sitting in the chair like I'm going to go soak in the hot tub for a minute now. And that'll feel good. But I'm very glad I took the time to sit with this one. Good album. And it's nice to hear more Mac Miller. I've only heard a couple albums. I liked Balloonerisms, but I don't really listen to it. I listened to the final track a lot. The last one, the weird one, the really long one. I like that one a lot. I think Tomorrow May Never Know or something like that. Rick's Piano is good. Oh yeah, Tomorrow May Never Know, right there. I feel like it was a good album, but I don't listen to it in its entirety. There's a couple songs I listen to, and then that's it. $5 Pony Rides. I like this one. So it's just, basically, it's cool to have more Mac in my catalog to listen to. Maybe this year will be a bit of a Mac Miller year for me in terms of just listening in my own spare time. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, there we are. We've started the year. Mac Miller, good AM, good album. Take care. We'll see you soon.